talk to you about the elements for an author website. If you're an author and you don't have a website yet, these are the things you really need to have online so that people can find you, so that you can market your books, and so that you can start making some money, whether that's with just book sales or with speaking or coaching other authors through what you've been through with the writing process. So here are 6 key elements that you have got to have in order to make your website successful. Number 1 is a URL. That stands for the little line that's in the top of after www. So a lot of times that can be your name, like mine, KristenEckstein.com. Or I have FinancialSurvivalBook.com and FinancialRevivalBook.com. It's up to you if you want to brand yourself with all your books, brand your books separately, or if you want to do both, like I do. So you definitely have got to have something in the domain name that after www that reflects you and your work. Number 2, pictures. You've got to have pictures of yourself, professional ones. You can get inexpensive professional headshots done at several different portrait studios nationwide. You might know a local photographer who will do this for you. Make sure you got high resolution photos also, so that you can hand them out for people to print in newspapers, in magazines, in all sorts of media outlets. Definitely need pictures of your book covers as well. And don't forget this, pictures of you doing book signings, speaking events, anything you can do to make yourself look like that expert that you wrote about. Number 3, your contact information. Don't know how many websites I've gone to where there's no phone number, no email address, not even a contact form where people can get in touch with you. Now, I don't like to put my email address out there in public because spam machines tend to find it, and then you get massive amounts of spam in your inbox. But an email form eliminates that for you. So your web designer can take care of that, and you get the email and you know who it's from, and you can just hit that reply button and start a conversation that way. Number 4, a blog. Now a lot of authors have trouble because they're writing their books and they're like, I don't have time to blog. Well, you need to make time or hire a ghostwriter to blog for you. It's something that you've got to have in order to keep that public eye open, to keep people interested in what you have to say. Now your blog also helps with search engine optimization or search engine marketing. Those are the ways that like Google and Yahoo and all these major search engines, MSN, these different places people type in search questions can find your site because your blog has a lot of words on it and they like that. Number 5, testimonials and reviews. If you have great testimonials about the things that you do or the topics you've spoken about or just how your book has changed people's lives or how people enjoyed your book, you need to post that on your website. It can be a totally separate page. It can be underneath the information about the book. It doesn't really matter where it is, just so that it's accessible, people can find it, and then you never know. That might turn into business for you or even more book sales. And the last thing, a media room. Nowadays, the media is looking online first. So if your website is not professionally done and does not have a media room, you might miss out on some major publicity. And we're talking free publicity here. So it doesn't cost you that much after your initial investment in a good website. So once you have your media room, you need to have a zip file and a stuff it file. And in each of those files, you need to have your author bio. So short, 75 words, or you can have a short version and then a longer version. You want to have a Q&A, that's questions and answers that you would expect to be asked during an interview. Interviews like that. You want a high resolution shot of yourself, so that's where that headshot photo of yourself comes in. A high resolution shot of your book cover. Now this is for print media, but online media can use it as well. So that way they have something that they can create low resolution photos for their websites. If you want to include low resolution options, that's a good idea too. But you need to have it in both stuff it and zip formats. That means it's like this press kit that they can go to and just download with one click. Makes it super easy for them. And a lot of times they may not even contact you for an interview because you can also include articles you've written. Things that have your voice to them, that they can quote you. And so you essentially want to make it extremely easy for the media to be able to look on your site under the media room and write something about you and your book to give you publicity, and ideally without taking up too much of your time. I'm Kristen Eckstein, your book coach, KristenEckstein.com, and I look forward to seeing your websites all over the net.